It's just an Amazon package. Oh. Now, what's CGA that's open 49 hours?
Life in New Atlantis moves pretty fast. I do my best to keep up.
That's nice of you.
Need something but don't have a lot of time? That's why I'm here. I've got all your basics right here.
Nothing.
Thanks for stopping in.
Pardon me.
And always use the business.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Okay.
Survey of New Atlantis businesses rank Galbank in the top 3.
Centurion Arsenal. Well, that sounds like my kind of place. Definitely my kind of place. Oh, Vasco, can I have my guns back, please?
Constellation will be waiting for you at the locale.
Yes, I know, I don't care.
Service.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. I'd much rather have someone comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word. I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
Ooh, that looks nice. How much is it? Ooh. Eh. What on earth is that? Oh, a laser pistol. So yeah, I'm definitely going with a shotgun. Well, let's see what I can sell first.
There's nothing. Only the finest
I'm going to be looking at getting that when I've got enough money. Right, okay.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Thanks for choosing Chunks. I'm happy to serve you.
Hmm.
I don't know. Smaller chunks?
Yeah. No. I think I should probably start heading towards the actual quest. That's the point. Wasn't I supposed to be able to level up a minute ago? There we go. You receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill unlocks a new challenge. Complete the challenge and spend a skill trying to get the skill. Top row represent basic skills. The rows below are locked until you spend a minimum of skill points in that category. Okay. So I don't actually know what I need at the moment. Oh yeah, but I should, yeah, boost packs because I don't think there's anything good.
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Sheila had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her, too. But after the accident, it's a mercy she went the way she did.
You killed with them.
Even an extra day, too, with her, that would have been the blessing.
I think we're still recovering from the colony war.
The colony war was pointless. Makes me ashamed to be a citizen of the UC. I miss my Sheila every day. There ain't no such thing as a good war. The colony war was pointless.
My husband's
Makes
never
me
been the
ashamed
same
to be a
since our
citizen
daughter
of the
passed.
UC.
Hello there.
It does feel very alive, the city.
here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain Kaylee, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out in the street, what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wagers. I'm serious.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Best girl better not steal my
Would you
shit.
care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter would be excellent at game things.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that
probably
didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Bright lights and
Interesting.
music.
Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it.
Flomp.
Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Yes.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of
No,
line.
not really.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
What is your role in Constellation?
Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much
That's
if
the
I
first
can't
statement.
put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Never seen anything like that before.
I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here.
Definitely.
Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
No. I'm representing myself, Mr. Stroud.
You mind putting your signature on some documents? The money-related kind.
I suppose. What am I paying for now?
Artifacts won't find themselves, and us going after them means fuel.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but
Good thing
I
you've
feel
got
like
me
if I
around,
did,
Ms. Morgan.
now would be a good time
Knows
for
how
one.
you get by on
Are
your
you
own.
doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing
You
else.
are.
You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Yes. What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
If it meant something, I didn't understand it. I know it's important, I can feel it.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
Mercury camera.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place to stay.
Then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Okay.
Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
Ooh, the bar. Perfect.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet.
Lol.
I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
I'm going to completely forget where that is.
Haven't gone up there recently. Is everything okay?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there, all
Something
alone
you
for so
need?
long.
So,
Some people love
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. But it's not just that. I want to take this... I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my... And listen, whatever you were, every member of Constel... Good.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. Captain Kaylee, I will proceed to my assigned post.
I need to go to crew, review their assignments, different blah blah blah. Right, I think I still need to go get that coffee for that person. See your parents, there we go. That's the one I wanted to do a while ago. Pioneer Tower. Never do what I always do in games like this and just run straight. Excuse me.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
So, what's the point?
Of what?
This? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
It's a communal art
Ding dong.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God! Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, daughter, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right? Well, I'll be. Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Stop, you're making me blush.
Hey, if I don't get to sing your praises as much as I like, no one can. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the girl catch her breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
You've been loafing around the house all day.
I've been reading. It's good stuff. It's about...
You should get some exercise.
I've spent my whole life in a book. I'm fine.
And how has that worked out?
Out.
Best of your let's go backpack, good as new. So many pockets, hash bowl.
Touche.
We are going for a walk later.
I was hoping for like some hidden guns or something.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite. I still can't get over you. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you are quite
Been
the
in
cat.
Constellation all of half an hour.
I knew it. You have that spring in your step. A mother knows. I won't press, dear. Don't worry.
Good, because I'm lying to you.
Interesting. Something you want to discuss later, perhaps?
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers. No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear? Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Gal Bank.
Interesting.
Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation. Talking with you has made my day.
I still can't believe it. Constellation? How is it for... Don't you worry yourself about that. All your numbers fine. I've got some news. Taught my final class last Thursday. It's too bad you weren't here then. I gave it my good old college try. You see what I did there? Enough about that. I mean, stay. Take care, kiddo.
Wait, water.
Stay as long as you like.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, that's in a different... Okay, no, that can wait.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis.
I'm sorry, I
Can you imagine
really can't
all
afford to
the
be
changes
distracted.
it's seen?
I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
I've passed by this particular tree many times, and honestly, I never gave it a second thought. Does it hold some sort of special significance?
Finally, somebody understands. Unless, wait. You're not mocking me, right? People. Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
Sure.
Well, that's... Thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
House of Enlightenment is organizing its annual charity auction for the widows and orphans of Crimson Fleet and Spacer Island. Last year, a private concert by classical violinists.
Apply for a job at a Region Industries.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you? Really? Hmm. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
I'm intrigued.
Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders.
So I'm going to be part of the deck corps. Okay.
You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge. Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki Jump's system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly Constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
No, I'm just collecting side
I hate
trusts.
to end on this note, but, you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. You cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you. Together we can really make a difference. Right, small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you. There are weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other. Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property. That is a chunk of change, to be sure. But we don't do partial payments. Sorry, it's in the contract. If you get the money, though, we're happy to settle the mortgage for good. You have a good day.
Okay.
Of the future.
Ten years in the corporate. Basic knowledge. Master's degree. No criminal activity.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
No. Let's go. No. Why is it not? It's just being weird, okay.
Phew. Glad we had aquatics training at the academy.
I don't think I'm supposed to do this, but okay.
Best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty.
New Atlantis sure is shiny.